Do you ever feel like you're unqualified to do the things that God's called you to do? It's a lie the enemy will use to try to get you to give up on what God is asking you to do, but we want to interrupt that lie with the Morning Focus, where we look at who the Bible says God is and who God says you are. This morning, 2 Corinthians 4:7 tells us, "But we have this treasure in jars of clay to show that this all-surpassing power is from God and not us." Now, thinking about those jars of clay and thinking about us being jars of clay, maybe you feel more like a cracked jar than a perfect jar ready to be displayed to show the power of God. But in her book, Fighting Words, it's a devotional from Ellie Holcomb, she shares a beautiful analogy. If you think about God's love as water that can surround us and just envelop us, and if that love is poured into us, that water, the jars, then isn't it true that a cracked jar is going to spread and share that water more efficiently than a perfect jar that will just hold it all inside to be displayed? Right? When God's love is poured into a cracked jar, that love, that water is going to be coming out of everywhere and spreading to everything around it. So before you believe the lie that the enemy is telling you that you are not perfect and so you're not qualified to do the things God calls you to do, no, you don't have to keep it all together and do it without breaking a sweat and being a perfect model display piece, because it's God's power that's made perfect in our weakness and our brokenness. It's okay for balls to be dropped, for mistakes to be made. God's power and love is seen even more obviously in that way. So if you feel broken, know that you're not alone, and know that 2 Corinthians 4:7 reminds us that God can use you.